Hi, this is Ron Moorfield welcoming you to the Enjoy a Better World podcast. Today's podcast is part 4 of the series on the human energy field. In previous podcasts, I've given an overview about how the basic human energy field consists of the nadis and the mental, emotional, and physical energy bodies. I also described the fundamentals of the system of chakras. And today, we'll take a look at the system of acupuncture meridians and how they tie in to both the chakras and the energy bodies. Chinese medicine treats the balance of energy in the body through the use of what are described as rivers of qi energy called the 12 main meridians. In English, these meridians are named after the physical organ that they infuse with energy. For example, the heart meridian, the lung meridian, and the kidney meridian. And actually, the 12 main meridians form one continuous river of qi flowing throughout the entire body because the meridians actually flow into each other. The lung meridian flows into the large intestine meridian, that flows into the stomach meridian, then that flows into the next, and finally it all returns to the lung meridian. So the qi flows in one massive circular energy pathway throughout the entire body. In future podcasts, I'll discuss each individual meridian and discuss its flow. It turns out that there are 4 main reasons for energy dis-ease in the main meridians. There can be too little qi flowing in the meridian. There can be too much energy flowing in the meridian can be blocked, or the qi can be flowing in the wrong opposite direction. Those are the conditions that need to be corrected. And the treatment approaches are simple. For example, if there's insufficient qi in the meridian, then you increase it. And that's where some other types of meridians come into play. In addition to the 12 main meridians are 8 extraordinary meridians, also known as vessels of qi or reservoirs of qi. The name here is particularly important because the emphasis is on the storage of qi as opposed to the flowing of qi. Now think about the metaphor. A water reservoir holds a volume of water. There is some flow of water in the reservoir, but mainly the water is being stored. The water in a river does flow. It isn't being stored. And at times there may be a need for more water in the river. In that case, the gates to the dam are opened and more water flows from the reservoir into the river. At other times, the river needs less water, and the gates to the dam are closed, so less water flows into the river. And Chinese medicine, particularly in its esoteric forms, talks of the relationship between the extraordinary meridians and the main meridians in much the same way as rivers and reservoirs. There are points of connection between the 2 types of meridians, and energy flows back and forth as needed. The interesting thing is that the 2 most important qi reservoirs lie along the vertical midline of the front and back of the body and have important acupuncture treatment points that correspond exactly to the locations of the chakra gates on the body. Well, that's no coincidence, and esoteric acupuncture does in fact have techniques to work with the chakras in the body. That observation brings us to a unified human energy field model that kind of puts things all together. Now, I want to be clear that this is not the model taught in traditional Chinese medicine textbooks. However, I've noticed that it's a model that many people who practice both Oriental and energetic medicine feel quite comfortable with. And for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to discuss the information flow from the universe to the human being, but do keep in mind that it really flows in both directions. Qi information flows back and forth from the universe through the main Sushumna channel. This is like the 10,000 volt power line. Energetic information of all frequencies and types is flowing through this channel. But just like you can't plug in a TV to a 10,000 volt power line, the body parts can't plug into the Sushumna channel directly. To solve that problem, the chakras filter the energy in the Sushumna channel into specific frequencies and make those frequencies available in the 8 extraordinary meridians. The diagram here shows only one extraordinary meridian, but the energy information goes to all 8, and it's stored there. Acupuncture points in the extraordinary meridians further tune and refine the energy stored in the meridians, but that's not shown in the diagram. And the extraordinary meridians feed energy information into the 12 main meridians as needed through the points of energetic connection. For simplicity, only 4 meridians are shown in the diagram. And finally, in the main meridians, the acupuncture points refine and filter the information even more and take this refined information to the various organs and tissues throughout the body. Each acupuncture point appears as a small energy vortex emanating from the physical body, and they can be used to tune the energy going throughout the body. And disease comes from the normal balance in the energy system being disrupted. For example, here, by one type of information that's too weak. Or here, by another type of information that's distorted. And there's going to be more on disease in the next podcast and how it all fits in with the mental, emotional, and physical energy bodies that I discussed in previous podcasts. For more information about the human energy field, take a look at www.enjoyabetterworld.com. This is Ron Moorfield, signing off for now. Have a great day.
Αν σε ρωτήσω το γιατί γυρνάς την πλάτη σου αντί να μου εξηγήσεις